Sup nerds, R2 here. Got a little comic book graphic novel pick up for you today. Got a few singles. Haven't really been picking up singles lately. I'm sort of, as much as I love them for the covers and the artwork and stuff like that, I've been sort of reading a lot more trades at the moment, so I've been purchasing more trades. But I mean, if I see singles out in the wilds for a couple of bucks and they got a cool cover, even if they don't have a cool cover, if it's a series that I know of, you know, I'm gonna get it anyway for a couple of bucks. I've got this. I don't normally pick this sort of stuff up, but I was having a bit of a read through it, and it was pretty funny. And they had a whole stack of these magazines there, but this one, obviously the cover drew me in. It's from July 1994, as Mad Magazine. I don't know if these are like valuable or worth anything, and at the end of the day, I don't really care. But yeah, I just got this one because it had a pretty cool cover. It's super special. So I remember back in the day, because I grew up in the 90s. I was born in 84, and you know, grew up obviously from then. And the 90s was my decade. These were huge. These were fucking huge around this time. You know, early 90s. I had a few growing up. You know, wasn't really allowed to have these ones, but yeah, I don't think they're as bad as probably they were made out to be. But I mean, back then they might have been, and I don't even know if they're still around, but this is still pretty cool. What's $1? It's just all black and white stuff, but it's just got cool little bits and pieces in there. So it was an interesting read. I've read it cover to cover now, and it was pretty good. I liked it. Got this for $1 just because of the cover, and I like my crime, 50s crime stuff. It's very, you know, noir for me, and it's very nostalgic. You know, I grew up idolizing Humphrey Bogart in Maltese Falcon, but and from there, all I wanted to be was like a private detective growing up as a kid, and it was always so cool. Oh, I just ripped the sticker off and ripped the cover, but that's all right. I got this crime suspense stories. That what? Crime suspense stories. So, okay, they've combined the two and taken out the fucking E. But anyway, yeah, this is really cool. I love the art in there. Very simple panel layout. And yeah, I haven't read it yet, but it reminds me, I was going to say, it reminds me of Tales of the Crypt, that style. And then when I open up the front, of course, it is all Tales of the Crypt and Weird Science and Shock. So this one is Crime. So I got you on the back cover. Yeah, so there's like Vault of Horror, Weird Science, all that sort of stuff. So that's really cool. I've seen these in a collected works, but I've never seen them singularly, especially out now. When is this from? It doesn't say. But this is number 10, 94. I think originally created in 52, I think. And then they've just printed it 94 in this version. So that's really good. I really like that. I'd love to find more of these, but I think I'll just go for the collected works, like the trades. But if I ever see these for $1, I'll pick them up. I got a random... It was kind of a mystery pack, but kind of not. I went to a pawn store, like a pawn shop here, Cash Converters, and they had this like shrink-wrapped sort of baggie of comics, like single comics. I think it was $9.99 or something. And I was just, I was looking to spend some money. I was like, fuck it. That was the only thing I bought. And I was like, stuff it. I'll just get it. I don't know if it was worth it, but it had a lot of Image comics in there. So, and I want to get into some Image. I really like the looks of these characters. And this cover is amazing. This cover was showing, so I saw this cover. The rest weren't, so I didn't know what else was in there. This is Supreme, number 3. Enter Bloodstrike. Like, that looks so good. Like, check out the artwork. Yeah, I can show that. I thought they were nude. But that's really cool. And then there was something else. Look at this. So look at that cover for like one of the other comics coming up. That's the Image 0. But yeah, I don't know anything about this range of superheroes. But that looks awesome. Then we got Supreme number 4. It's quite a thickie. So look at that. That is some awesome artwork. It's great. And these are from So they're from 93 as well. So it's from that era of comics that the artwork is just, for me, the best artwork. Youngblood, something file. I've covered it up with this Apocalypse motherfucker's head. Anyway, if you know, you know. This is issue 5. It's really good. Again, it's from the early 90s, I'd say. Let me find some sick artwork. Ah, so look at that. That's so cool. That's the sort of shit I'd love to have as like a big poster and put on the wall. I love that. That's amazing. And then another image one, of course. This is quite a thick, chunky boy. This is called Deathmate. October Blue. Quite shiny. When's this from? 93. Yeah, so let's get that awesome artwork. Advertising Ninjak on the back. Wow, that looks pretty cool. But that looks awesome. Tell me that doesn't look great. Looks really good. Included was this random volume of Steel from DC. This is issue number 15 from May 1995. I've heard of Steel. I don't know a lot about Steel, but it could be something that I want to check out because the artwork is right there for me, and I'm finding enjoyment in discovering characters I don't know anything about. So yeah, it's advertising Stargate Super Nintendo game on the back, which is, oddly enough, I've never played it, which is weird because I have those, if you can see them. And then also in there was just a random Phantom comic. I think I mentioned I wanted to read some Phantom comics, but I didn't want to go out and buy a bunch of these singles because I see these everywhere, so I wouldn't normally pick it up. But this is issue 1129, and that's from, I don't know if it's from 96, but these have been going from like 1948 or something like that, late 40s. So these have been going for a long time. I don't know if they're still going. Obviously Lee Falk isn't fucking doing it. Is it Lee Falk or is he just the artist? Is he the writer? Don't know. But if they come in packs, or if I see them for like 10, 15, 20 cents or something like 50 cents or whatever, I'll just pick a couple up, flick through. They're not that bad. They're actually pretty good. I didn't read it all fully, so I know, like, I would know what's going on, but just reading a couple of panels, it makes me want to get into the Phantom. I really like the Billy Zane movie. That movie is fucking great. I always do a double feature of that with The Shadow. I think those two movies are fantastic. We don't have a local Blu-ray release of the Phantom. I paid $10 for this just because I really like the cover. I just wanted this. I just really like the cover. I went to, it's kind of an op shop, but not really. It's called Savers here in Australia. It's not really an op shop, but they say they are, but they're not. They're just a recycled superstore. And they had a bunch of single issues for $10 each. I just got this one. It's only worth probably $10, maybe $12 if you're lucky, maybe $15. I really don't know. But it's pretty good nick. It's very, very good condition. I don't know the year, but it was a 75-cent comic back in the day. And this is Crossover Legends Chapter 17, Superman, Oh Deadly Darkseid. I believe it's issue 3. But I just really love that cover. That is just fuck Superman. I like Superman, but he's probably one of my least favorite characters. He's just, I don't know, just not for me. I just opened it up because I wanted to have a look at that. See if I can get a year. 86? Is that right? Yeah, 1986. It's in bloody damn good condition if this is from 1986. There's a bit of bleeding in the ink, but you know, that's to be expected, I would assume. But the colors and the artwork and stuff is just fucking amazing. So yeah, that's really good. It's in really good condition. Like there's a couple of minor spine ticks, and you've got a little bit of crushing up here. But overall, this is a damn good condition book. I don't really know anything about how to grade books or anything like that, so I'm not even going to pretend to guess what it would be, but it's in fucking good condition. And then I got For some reason, I don't know why, probably because I sell a lot on eBay, but I got a $50 voucher from them. So I was like, you know what? I want to get something that, put it towards something that, some comics, some normally would be expensive comics. I wanted to get some Star Wars comics, and I came across this one was $80, and I thought it was a bit high, but I thought if I take the $50 off, I could buy this Omnibus. So I got this Star Wars Omnibus. It's smaller than I thought. Like, here's I can't show you that because that's coming up in the next one. Like, there's a comic. Here's the Omnibus. It's smaller than the comic. I don't know. I've never bought an Omnibus like this before. I know they've got Alien. They've got this. They've got some Indiana Jones. They've got other as well, like this. I think the Mask as well, perhaps. I don't know if they're all this size, but they're pretty cool. Not too. I thought they might be a little bit hard to read. I know some of them just being too thick, but no, it's all right. It's like 400 pages or something. Yeah, 350 pages. But the artwork is fucking great. This is the early victories. So I've read some of the Star Wars. What was it? Clone Wars omnibuses. But I read them digitally, so I didn't know that they were going to be this size. But this ended up being $30 with that voucher, and I looked around and I thought that it's probably not a bad price because I still couldn't find ones cheaper for this thing. They were all pretty expensive still, so I thought, $30, yeah, fuck it, whatever. I really wanted it. I wanted to read it, and I've never seen this one out in the wild anywhere, so I got that for $30. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't read because I thought $80 for just that. That's fucking pricey. But I didn't read it I didn't read the description very well. It came with this as well. So it came with Indiana Jones Omnibus Volume 1 as well. So that's awesome. That's really, really good. This artwork is fantastic. I've read the Fate of Atlantis Omnibus. Not Omnibus. The Fate of Atlantis comic. And that's amazing. Like, it was really good. I was lucky enough. I read it digitally. So I need to pick that up because it just looks phenomenal. The artwork and the story is great. Now, this is from, I believe it's from 91. Oh! This actually collects Fate of Atlantis 1-4, Indiana Jones Thunder in the Orient 1-6, and Indiana Jones and the Arms of Gold 1-4. I had no idea. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, so that's really good. So getting those for basically $15 each is an absolute steal because these are expensive books, and I really had no idea. So, and I don't know how I missed that this was included in the bundle. I don't know. It could have been late at night. But I'm going to try and get more of these because there's an Aliens one. I know I'm getting a lot of those Aliens singly, but I don't want to wreck those books. I just really like them for their covers and stuff and the artwork in there as well. So, but yeah, definitely want to try and hunt down more of these, especially this Indiana Jones one because there's about 3 or 4 of these, and heaps of these ones out there. And I got to find more. There's other ones as well, but slow and steady. But yeah, that's it for this little pickup. That's it for this little pickup. It's not a lot. As I said, I'm not really going for singles anymore, but if I see them out for cheap, you know me, I'm just going to buy them. Yeah. But until next time, guys, let me know in the comment section down below if there's any of those comics that you know that you like. Let me know what you think of the Image stuff from Supreme and Deathmate and Youngblood and all that. Let me know if they're worth getting into. They certainly look awesome. So, and they look right up my alley. But until next time, guys, enjoy whatever it is that you're reading and take care.